looking back at that now, if it had been probably 5 times as much, it would have been worthwhile. I mean, he's done so much for my business that the money then, it seemed like a lot, but looking back at it, it really was nothing in the scheme of things.
Well, there was some negotiating. I'm a very small business, and I'm now very happy with what I'm paying.
Through him, I earn more. The return on investment is very high with having Chris around. So I was surprised at the cost, but it's completely justified, and he pays for himself every month.
Coaching with Chris has been very worthwhile and one of the best investments that I've made.
I guess my initial reaction was probably of shock, to be honest. But as time's gone on, I can see that the value of having someone as a coach and someone in a coaching position is really important, because the value that you get through your business as a result is much more than what you get out there.
The time spent together is well spent, and also the money spent is well spent.
It's hard to describe the multiplier of Chris's effect on the business. The money was not a factor. At the time, it seemed like a ridiculous sum. We'd never have paid it without more of a discussion on it. So.
If anyone wants to take on Chris Baker as a coach, they'll be very lucky people who will grow their business a lot faster than they can alone, and will have someone really supportive behind them the whole way to give them fantastic direction and structure that you've never had before in your business. So I couldn't recommend Chris any more highly. Then he's really made my business what it is now.
I would tell them that if they really want dynamic change and to really take action, if they want to become successful, and they should definitely take Chris on board.
The core that's behind it all was for me, was he's got a document that's got 5 or 6 columns, and it says here's a list of things to do to get more leads, and here's a list of things to do to get your average sale up, and here's a list of things to do to improve your margins, and here's a list of things to do to reduce your costs. And if you hang on to that sheet, it's the one thing I think that, looking back over all the years, it has been, when I'm sitting here on the phone going, some problem turns up, something usually in that sheet will fix it.
So my return on investment from the coaching work appears to be about 1,000% return on the coaching fees that I spend, and so I find that to be a very good return. Any investment that can get 1,000% is something that I'd always continue doing, and recommend to anyone else who wants to build wealth to make investments of that calibre. So very pleased about that result.
I would certainly say go ahead without reservation, because I think any business would gain a great deal from it, particularly if they're having trouble in deciding which direction to go, moves to make. Go ahead.
He brings with him a vast background of experience from different jobs and positions he's held. And he's very personal, he's very easy to talk to, he has a good understanding of personalities, which is important. He is very straightforward, he tells it as it is, I believe. And he's very honest, both to himself and to his clients.
If you're looking at coaching and having someone be your coach, Chris offers a great introductory package where he teaches you some great tools, and I can guarantee you get hooked. You do, and it's for all the right reasons. There's nothing stopping you from having a free meeting at the start, just to see whether you want to.
Take on Chris Baker as a coach, get prepared. He's an interesting chap. A lot of the things that he'll tell you will be pretty bizarre. You might struggle a little bit with some of the concepts, as I certainly did. But just trust in the fact that at the end of the day, he's going to do good things for your business. Some of his methods are a little unusual, uncomfortable. Some of the suggestions that he made to us, especially in terms of collecting deposits, seemed absolutely impossible, yet we did them, and that really benefited the company. You can't get started with this guy early enough. He's going to do amazing things for your company.
I've been awarded the trophy for Team Player of the Year, which means that basically I just, every time something needs doing within the organisation, I put my hand up and do that. And then I guess that's the way I am with my clients as well. When something needs doing, I'll just give them a hand to do it. Some successes, therefore, for me, is figuring out better and smarter ways to do things all of the time and continually growing in that way. I don't see success as being something like winning a gold medal. I see success as being a continual journey of constant improvement.
So what would you say to anybody?
I read Michael Phelps' book recently, and in 8 years leading up to the Olympics, he missed 3 training sessions only. And it's one of the things that he commented on, was that he was willing to do the training that other people weren't willing to do. He won the 8 gold medals that other people didn't win.